People, Nate Raymond here in the morning workouts in Japan. You know, seeing behind, there's proof, okay? Now, these type of trees and this type of stone, because I'm here in a woods place for training, and this type of training with Japan, with me, Nate Raymond, okay? It's all about this Raymond English Dojo, okay? Now, Raymond English Dojo is an online site, RaymondEnglishDojo.com, and it's going to give you all the information you need to know about speed meeting and how you could come out to Japan. So anybody who's interested in not just coming to Japan in a way where, you know, you pay your money, but this is more about how you get this training, okay? Where you're going to be mastering digital tools and AI. So if you just lend yourself as an English conversation partner, that's all you have to do. And we'll lead you step by step to create automations. And these will get used in the context of my Raymond English Dojo. So people, your life will change when you do a speed meeting event. You're going to discover a new type of economy, new type of job, new type of sovereignty. This is associated with not just new types of systems and currencies, but how to take those systems and give a user experience. And that's what we are an example of. So look, not everybody's going to try something new, but if you ask yourself, right, when you get online, right, why don't you have your own business website? This is not something that you need to sit and beat yourself up over, because we're a no-code platform, which means that you're just coming on for your ability to give a user experience. So, with that in mind, you're going to be more fun, more dynamic, more creative, okay? More alive. And that's what I can't wait to talk to you about with Japan Exchange. Let's talk soon. In the 4 directions on the mountaintop, do I then hone this beacon? This vibration, okay? Keep this portal open for anybody who wishes for genuine connection. Now, take what you want out of the equation and recognize yourself as a piece of technology. See yourself like an electrical engineer. Now, we do generate electricity, but it's not electric exactly, it's magnetic, okay? And magnetism is a type of electricity, and our bodies are built for magnetism, and we're talking about you being magnetic. So what's it like for you to attract? You have to have what people want. And what do people want? But imagine being somebody that no matter what a person wants, you're able to, well, the thing is like, people are just vibrations, and when you observe their vibration, you match their vibration, okay? And that's just really what it is about, being that first point of contact for people in a communication situation. And that's what's needed in these new online tools. And this is desired by companies right now more than college graduates. College graduates are not the preferred hire for companies. Companies want to know how they could, so that's what my Japan Exchange is all about. It's about us first joining as conversation partners, but we're a B2B solution, and that's just completely different. And not only are we B2B solution, but we're a peer-to-peer solution. Okay, so we're connecting people peer-to-peer, and this interconnected peer-to-peer network is then sold to business. And businesses have large numbers. Some of them, people are laying these people off. Now, businesses, don't lay people off for your lack of vision, but understand how what I'm offering is going to train your workers in user experience, which is the experience-based internet, which is the internet of the future, which is the metaverse, and all of your businesses. Okay, we just want to have joy of people, connecting to your business, and those genuine testimonials that then people are resonating with, and we're masters at making that happen. So Nate Raymond Japan Exchange has created this website. It's called the Raymond English Dojo, RaymondEnglishDojo.com. And I welcome you to join, okay, where you'll join as a teacher, and you're teaching your way starting as a white belt, and you graduate your way to a black belt. And when you're a black belt, you've also creating digital animation, automation that's able to work online 24/7 and never get tired and answer people. And the information that's derived from those interactions is able to go to your smartphone, making you have your own personal AI that's looking out for your best interest, that we culminate step by step. So you're not thinking about this AI, even though we're making it. You're just making yourself the best conversation, your partner, the best user experience you can offer. And if you speak with me step by step, I'll take you through that process. You and I can even have a podcast where I'm interviewing you and I'm finding out exactly what it is you want. And we take whatever you've said, create standards, and we're a force multiplier. Okay, and we're also a value generator, right? We take what you do in the world and find out ways how you can take those patterns that you prefer to execute and execute them in a way that creates symbiosis and synergy within your community, within you sovereignly. And this is how we're rebuilding societies, especially because in my Japan exchange, people who are joining as English speakers get matched to Japanese English learners, and this gives you value. But then we're using that information and those relationships we built to go into study abroad education and internships through our stakeholders. It's just jam action-packed information here that no one's ever been able to bring you, but we bring you through my personal brand story to give you personal branding and AI automation, which is the future anyway. So Nate Raymond in Japan is where you can seamlessly experience this in the Web3, and we're much like a human bank. Don't want to confuse it too much, but hey, there's so much nuance and information that I can't wait to speak to you about. This is Nate Raymond. I have the Japan Exchange, which is you come here, but my Raymond English Dojo.com is the website, is how you get started, and can't wait to talk to you. It's a critical time in society, and your community needs you. But what can you do? Look, I've been thinking about this solution for a long time that I'm ready to share with anybody out there who's right now looking for how they can be part of something constructive to help society in a time where we all seem to be divided. But let's provide the unity. My name is Nate Raymond. I'm living in Japan. I created a website called the Raymond English Dojo, RaymondEnglishDojo.com. This will allow anybody who speaks English to join as an English teacher. And in that, I'll be able to connect you with Japanese people who want to learn English. And this will be the point of contact that when you do that, we're not only able to introduce you and connect you, but that we're also able to build AI automations on top of our conversations that form a grid for future people to join. So be part of creating this Web3 AI grid that we're going to use to help people by not what you know, but who you know. And it's going to be the missing thing you need in your life that's going to stop you from mastering online tools and create a digital transformation to thrive from e-commerce, to increase your freedom. And travel to visit me is a digital nomad in Japan, Nate Raymond at the Digital Nomad Bootcamp, starting as a remote worker and AI ambassador of your community, and help us have this study abroad grid of information of businesses in your town to be a point of contact so that we can arrange word of mouth introductions for internships and all that kind of good stuff, which we're doing, which, you know, our Web3 economy is a social economy that goes over the existing economy so that we take regular communities and boost the sales by 30%, 50%, 40%, maybe even 100%, maybe even hundreds of percent. There's more business that should be going, but marketing is what's in the way. Anybody out there who has energy that they want to put to work, I'm telling you, this is the force multiplier. This is the point of contact. This is the unity freedom grid. And I can't wait to talk to you. Nate Raymond, Japan Exchange, created the Raymond English Dojo, where you join as a teacher, but as a white belt. And by the time you become a black belt, you have an online automation system that is going to take your social entrepreneurship to another level, where your word of mouth marketing, acting as an empath point of contact between people and business, and creating human relation management campaigns You'll see. It's the best. Nate Raymond, Japan Exchange. Let's go.